guys, hi. You heard right. The thumbnail said right that don't study English. Exactly. You should not study English if you want to speak fluently and confidently. That's not going to help you, and this is the biggest mistake English speakers, I'm not using the word learners, English speakers make. Why I haven't used the word learners? Well, learning is like studying. You can't learn English. You can't study English. You have to absorb English. And that is what I'm going to tell you in this video. A very common mistake which we learned from our school and college days, which you should not repeat. Watch this video very carefully. I will give you everything in detail. Everything will be cleared, and then you will understand what is language and what is subject. Here we go. Let's start. Well, friends, see, all of you understand one thing. Let me give you one example. Study and language. They are two different things. Study is done for subject. We have to study a subject. We have to learn a subject. And that is very important in school and college days. Study is temporary. Study is for 1 month, 6 months, maybe 1 year also. When you are in school and college, you don't continuously study. You study during exams. Well, I'm not saying that study during exams, but when exams are there, you study for 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 hours. Like we engineering students. We used to study for 8 hours, 15 days before the exam. That was fine. We could clear the exams and get first class and all. But now that's not going to help you for language development. Now you understand the fundamental difference between language and a subject. Subject has to be studied. Just now I said, you can't study or learn a subject. You have to absorb a subject. Well, what I mean, study is done to gain knowledge. You have to cram it. Sometimes rote learning is there. Understanding is also there. And then we have to go and literally vomit there. In the exams. That is what we did. And when the exam paper is finished, I think most of you don't remember anything whatever you studied, right? That is what happened with me actually. Now that's fine with subject because we just wanted to clear the exams and get good grades and go further and get your degrees or higher education. But now the same thing we do with English. We try to study English because I want to speak fluently. But all of you understand you are using the school methods to speak fluently, to speak a language. School methods are used and helpful for subject development and not for language development. Let me explain, you don't get confused. See here, it's very simple. I have some students, in my online sessions who have given IELTS and they are studying abroad and they have joined my online sessions, my institute, and they say that my IELTS score was very good. In fact, in speaking, my score was 7.5. But when I actually went into that country, I wasn't able to communicate. Couldn't understand the slangs and I couldn't understand what they were saying and I couldn't speak their language. Because IELTS is an exam of English. It's an exam of English. It's like a subject. You can study for IELTS, but this does not mean that you can speak fluently. And that's not a certificate. Though IELTS claims that it's a certificate, that's good in reading, writing, listening, but in speaking, no way. In speaking, it's a real life environment. That's the problem we face, we have to go through. Now, what I want to say is this. See here, study is temporary. Study is temporary. You study for exam and close the chapter. Language is not like that. Language has to be build up. Language has to be worked on continuously. It's like fitness. It's like yoga. You can't do yoga for a couple of months and say that, well, now I will be fit forever. It's not going to work. You have to work on your yoga, on your fitness every day. Only then you will stay fit, maintain your fitness. Same thing is applicable for language also. Language needs continuous exposure, continuous surrounding. You can't study and by heart sentences. You can't study and cram some words. No, you can't do that because you have to speak a language. Subject has to be written. Language has to be spoken. Anyone has spoken a subject? Do you speak in physics? Do you speak in chemistry? No. But we speak in English. And to speak in English, study method will not help you. You have to live English lifestyle. Now, what is that? Well, I have made such great videos about this. I mean, how to have that English lifestyle, how to have that English habits, how to develop that mindset required for developing those habits. I have made some great videos. Watch those videos, but stop studying. Study is for temporary. And one more final thing, and then I will end my session. What do? Study is like, oh, my exam is close, I will study for 8 hours a day. But for how many days you're going to do that? Hardly you will do for 1 month, 2 months. Okay, you're preparing for UPSC for 2, 3, 4 years. Fine. But you can't do beyond that. But language, you can't like do 8 hours of study and then I will be fluent. No. It's not going to work in this way. Hey, listen to me. You cannot eat 7 apples on Sunday. You have to eat 1 apple every day. You can't do 200 push-ups on Sunday because Monday to Saturday you couldn't do it because of lack of time. You have to do it daily. Study can be finished, wrapped up in 15 days. That is what we engineering students did. We finished our study by studying 15 hours sometimes for 10, 12 days and we cleared our exams. Fluency is not like that. You can't say that I will study my English for 15 days and I will be fluent because my exam, my interview is there after 15 days. It's not going to work. Fluency language is a slow, continuous process. It is going to take time. Whatever is needed, it's going to take time. And that much of time you have to give. And it's not about frequency, it's about duration. I repeat, it's not about frequency. It's about long period of exposure to English will develop the fluency, sentences, vocabulary and all. It's not like for a short period, I will study for 8 and 15 hours. It's not going to help you. That will help you in studying a subject and not developing a language. Hope friends, you got it. And the biggest problem for this, what is the biggest problem? Now listen, the biggest problem we have is we think that by studying more time, 5 hours, 7 hours, I can be fluent because that worked in school and colleges. Because we don't have the patience, we want to be fluent quickly. And because of that, we are studying and thinking that, see, it's in this way. I want to be fit in 1 month. Therefore, if I keep on working out for 6 hours a day, it will actually harm me instead of helping me. Same thing with language development also. Your greatest weakness is I want to speak quickly because I need it quickly. Dear friends, the law, the nature doesn't work in this way. You need it quickly, therefore you should get it. Any law is there? Anywhere it is written? No. You can't say to the earth, you can't go to the field and say to the earth that, hey, I need crop quickly, so grow that crop quickly because I'm hungry. I want crop, I want food. It is going to take some time, stipulated time required. Same thing with language. Control yourself and don't expect the language to develop quickly. It will take time. Allow it to take that much of time. You can't just grow up suddenly and become 5 feet 8. It is going to take some years to do that. Same thing with language also. Don't study a language. Live a language. Absorb a language. Language develops unconsciously, not consciously. Hope friends, you liked this, you understood this, and you're going to follow this. It was a pleasure talking to you. Take care and work on this. Give some time every day, not lot of time for some days. Give some time every day for lifetime. Take care and bye-bye. Thank you.